Alrighty, what's going on, guys? We're back here again at Hoogie's Imports with another very special vehicle. This one here being a 1997 Subaru Forester STB. So this is just before the STI Foresters came out. I'm not sure if there's a huge difference between this one and an STI or an STI Forester. This one, as you can see, does have some STI badging over there from the previous owner. They must have been very into that. But yeah, you know, this thing does have the EJ20 turbo engine and is pushing out right around 250 horsepower, I believe, to all four wheels via the Subaru all-wheel drive system. And as you can see, we're rolling on some factory Rays 5 spokes. When I first bought this thing, had some not so stylish wheels, not very much to my taste, so I had these fitted. Thank you, Paul at JDM Concierge. He helped me, he hooked me up, helped me get those fitted and all that. So yeah, it totally changed the look of this thing because, you know, being in such good condition, it deserved some nicer set of wheels that it had on there. So yeah, anyways, do a quick walk around here. Really not too much to go over for as far as imperfections on this thing. You know, the paint is, you know, in good condition, but could probably use with like a good polish and buff. You know, it is white, so it is hard to tell. But, you know, it still shines nicely, but, you know, it could probably shine a little bit more if someone gave it the love it deserves. And yeah, as you can see, we got a couple of STI badges on here. STI, Subaru Tribeca International. Very cool. And yeah, I'm not sure if this is a factory body kit or not, but I mean, I love the look. Makes it a little bit more aggressive than the other Foresters of this era that I've seen. So I think the previous owner definitely went for the STI styling on this thing. So had to get some factory STI wheels to pay tribute to that. So yeah, you know, the exterior is very clean. You know, this thing only has about 60,000 miles on there, 63,300 miles, some change. That's the after I converted it. It just got just over 101,000 kilometers, which is pretty funny. Our little town ace or master ace surf, whatever you want to call it, the one I just finished that video, so I'm running out of daylight here. But yeah, this one has just about that same mileage or kilometers as that one, just over 101,000. So yeah, this thing runs and drives great, and yeah, it's a pretty sweet looking ride. Oh, so cool thing about this, doors are locked. This thing actually from 1997. Oh, I hit lock, whoops, open. Has a remote unlock, which is very cool to see. And yeah, sorry, it's a little bit dark. We're running out of daylight here, like I said, so I'll try not to take too long with this video. I took way too long with that one. That's gonna be like a 30-minute video for that one. But yeah, anyways, yeah, so as you can see, that awesome 90s pattern on the seats and on the door cards, and very cool design there on the floor mats as well. So of course, this one is a 4-speed automatic, I believe. Of course, you know, I would prefer a manual transmission, but this thing was just too nice to pass up on. I always wanted one of these turbo Foresters. Yeah, they're just such cool cars, especially after that WRX that we had. I wanted to get one of these, and the automatics are much more common than the manuals. The manuals don't come up very often, from what I've seen anyways. But, you know, they do come up, but this one with the STI styling and everything like that, you know, technically the STI Foresters are not legal here in the US quite yet. So I saw this 1997 one pop up. You know, let's go to the wide angle on this one. The lighting's not quite as good for the wide angle, excuse me. So yeah, door cards super clean, everything works great. I believe that this is 100% stock, other than the muffler, which, you know, it's not a very loud muffler at all, but, you know, it's just cool to have. You can hear a little bit more of that classic Subaru rumble. So of course, you got a lot of storage room here. So this is gonna be the perfect dad wagon or perfect daily driver for someone if someone's looking for a cool JDM daily driver. Got the automatic transmission back there, so, you know, if you get stuck in traffic, don't have to worry about all that pesky shifting, you know. And of course, super clean in there. We got the spare tire down there. Let's lift that up real quick. Show you guys. Super clean. Does not appear to have ever been used. And yeah, again, you know, just like that Town Ace back there, this thing appears to have been very, very well taken care of. So, and of course, with 60,000 miles on it, you'd expect that kind of. But yeah, STB with the Bilstein suspension, however you say that. Yeah, super clean. And yeah, I love the side skirts and front bumper and rear spoiler and all that. Gives it a pretty sporty look. And these turbo Foresters are getting, you know, pretty popular now. So I haven't seen too many of the JDM ones, but you know, I've always been after one of these turbo Foresters here. I've always really liked the USDM ones that we've had with the 2.5, the EJ25 engine. And this one, of course, has the EJ20. So we'll go ahead and prop that hood open. Of course, sorry, it's been sitting under a tree, so just washed it like 2 days ago. But yeah, there's the engine there, EJ20. It's got a nice little strut bar on there as well. But yeah, intake is all stock and everything like that. So I think really the only thing that's been messed with is, of course, that strut bar, which I'm not sure if that's factory. It quite possibly could be factory, but that's there. And of course, we got the exhaust on there as well. I still got to give this engine a little bit of a cleanup, but yeah, it runs great. You know, no issues with the shifting, no issues with power or anything like that. So yeah, it seems to be a very well taken care of car. Yeah, this one won't quite be as long. Like I said, you know, it doesn't have quite as much to go over as that Town Ace does, but we'll take a look at the underside. Let's go wide angle for that one. Sorry, I apologize. It's gonna be pretty dark for this, but I'll take some more pictures, of course, to show you guys the underside, but it's super clean under here. This thing does not seem to have really ever been exposed to any kind of salt or anything like that. So another thing I guess you kind of expect from a car with such low mileage after all these years. Yeah. So yeah, sorry this video is not quite as long, but yeah, it's got a couple of cool little features as well. I'll have to go over, let's see, so we got some extra storage space here, extra storage space there. I'm not really sure what this is from the previous owner that was installed on there. It's got a turbo timer on it as well, which is cool. Another testament to show that it was probably pretty well taken care of, along with the general condition and drivability of this thing. And we do have some original service manuals. I'll have to go through that and see if there's any maintenance records in there. But it's always super nice to find that in there. So always a cool little bonus to have some original documentation with the vehicle as well. Yeah, as you see the headliner, super clean. Sorry guys, we're running out of light here. Factory, is it Momo? Yeah, factory Momo steering wheel. Oh, and like I said, I love those seats with that 90s pattern on there. So cool. AC blows nice and cold. I believe it does have a aftermarket head unit here. Has GPS on there. I think just like all the other Japanese cars that have had something like this, still thinks it's in Japan. Everything on the head unit is in Japanese as well. I see it does have Bluetooth on there, I believe. But you know, I just haven't gotten it set up because again, it's all in Japanese as well. And look at this nice little surprise cup holder there. Very cool. And it's got some kind of snow automatic transmission setting on there, which I have not tried. And then yeah, and yeah, that's about all there is to it. I guess we can go ahead. Let's open that thing up. Nice little sunglasses holder right there for you. Nice mirrors. Hello. Here's me being sweaty and red. Yeah, all right. Let's come around here and I'll start it up for you guys. Completely cold start right here. You can see it starts right up. And yeah, just oh, let's listen. always the best when you have the lady talking to you in Japanese when you start it up. But anyways, yeah, this one does sometimes have the, you know, the typical EJ20, like a little bit of lifter tick when it first starts up, but generally goes away after it starts warming up, which, you know, every EJ20 that I've had so far has had that same tick. So, you know, just something to keep in mind, of course, but yeah, like I said, it's nothing to worry about. It's very common on these EJ20s. She's telling us something else. And yeah, I believe these are, yep, some aftermarket cup holders on there, which is pretty cool. From the previous owner, I guess they'd like to have some drinks. They didn't like to use their factory cup holder there. But yeah, I guess we will let it warm up for a minute, and I'll be right back with you guys. We'll go for a little test drive on this thing. Get to see some of the power. Let's let you see some of that turbo power on there. It's not quite as fast as the WRX I had. Of course, that thing was a 5-speed manual, and that one was rated 280 horsepower factory. But for being a quote-unquote dad wagon here, it's pretty damn quick. 250 horsepower, and yeah, automatic transmission's like the perfect daily driver, and it looks pretty sick. So I mean, in my opinion. But yeah, I love the gotta have gold wheels with your Subaru, although I've had multiple Subarus before that didn't have gold wheels, so I say that now. But I love those factory 5-spoke rays. The last WRX that we had the 6-spoke rays, which, you know, I love those wheels as well, but I just like the 5-spoke. I'm more of a 5-spoke man myself, so I love the 5-spoke action that we got going on here. So anyways, I will end this portion of the video, and I will be right back with our little test drive of this thing. All right, see you guys in 1 second. All right, there's one little thing I wanted to add to this video as well. I just wanted to show you guys this. Let you listen to the muffler here. And as you can tell from that, it idles absolutely perfectly. It's a great engine. Yeah, what was I gonna say about that? Oh yeah, so, you know, you can tell it's not too loud, which is nice. So if you want something louder, you might have to change that muffler out, but I prefer the nice, subtle, just a little bit louder than stock. Just let people know you got a little turbo action going on underneath the hood. Although I guess the hood scoop, body kit, and STI stickers everywhere might tell people that already, but that's beside the point. Nice little muffler on there. That's all that's been done to this drivetrain. So you're not gonna get something that's overly modified and has been beat on or anything like that. Yeah, so anyways, let's go ahead and I will jump right back with you guys on the test drive. All right, what's going on, guys? We're back here for the driving portion of the video. Enough talking, let's get to it. So yeah, you know, as you can see, we got our we don't have to shift in this thing. We got our nice little 4-speed automatic transmission, so, you know, it could make for a nice daily driver. I know I've already mentioned that, of course, but sometimes it's nice to just sit back, enjoy the ride, not have to shift around, you know, mess with those pesky clutch pedals and gear knobs and all that. But yeah, you know, transmission on this feels great. Of course, I would I'd prefer the manual transmission, but I do like this automatic. It drives nicely. And yeah, you know, if you're looking for a nice daily driver, it could be something that you'd want to consider. So, enough said. We'll pull out on the main road here, and we'll take it nice and easy at first, and we'll put our foot down, show you guys the transmission kick down and all that. All right, when we get around this corner, we'll give it some power. All right, here we go. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, this thing gets up and goes pretty good. And of course, I don't have to shift. So I can get a good video of driving around in this thing, so. Oh yeah. So yeah, as you can see, there's a little bit of turbo lag on this thing, but nothing crazy, of course. But it is a 90s turbo engine, so bound to be a little bit turbo lag on there. But yeah, it drives great, kicks down when it needs to and all that. So yeah, turbo feels good, engine feels good, transmission feels good. Not much more you can ask for. Yeah, like I said, you know, this thing's not quite as quick as the WRX that we had, but like I said, that thing is rated for a little bit more power, and of course it's got the manual transmission. And what else was I gonna say? Manual transmission. Doggies are barking, distracting me. And oh gosh, what else was I gonna say there? Oh yeah, so of course, yeah, like I said, it's not quite as fast as the WRX that we had before. That one was rated for 280 horsepower, had the 5-speed manual transmission and all that. This one's rated for 250 horsepower, probably weighs a little bit more, I'd imagine, being the wagon style, but it's still pretty damn quick for what it is, you know. Automatic transmission, turbo, 2-liter up front. Yeah, it goes pretty good, as you can see in the video. So yeah, this thing will be up for sale very, very soon. So, you know, I've had a little bit of interest on it so far with, you know, before I've even officially posted it. So if you guys do want this one, got to be fairly quick about it. So just let me know if you have any questions or anything like that. Feel free to reach out. You can check it out on the website, hoogiesimports.com, or on my Instagram, of course. That's where I, you know, do most of my posting and stuff like that. So, and on Facebook as well. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. Of course, I'll be happy to answer any and all questions you guys might have about this thing. And yeah, let us know. We'll be able to work out a deal in this beautiful piece of Japanese history right here. So, Japanese automotive history. Yeah, and with that, that's just about it. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.